Good morning, it's Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick video review. A little history behind this one. Going all the way back to 1984, summer 1984. I was in 4th grade. I went to Columbia, South Carolina, or actually Irmo, where my grandparents had a house, and I was staying with my Aunt Mary that summer, like I did many summers growing up in Irmo. And we went to the Lexington Theater to see none other than Return of the Jedi. Now, that's a special story in and of itself, so I'll quickly finish it. When we went to the Lexington Theater, it was halfway through Return of the Jedi at the point where Yoda was passing away, so I watched Yoda die once and finished watching the movie, and the theater owner was kind enough to let us watch it again. And one of my favorite sequences ever was when they were on Endor and they got to the speeder bike chase. That they're in. Fast forward to 2015 Black Friday. I was able to get this guy on Amazon on one of my first freshly marked down Amazon Prime account Black Friday specials. This guy was regular 40, got him for 19, and he is a stellar addition to the collection. He sat at my desk at the job at that time, and then he was at the other desk at the other job, and then now he's at home where I will be selling my cruises here on and working on my YouTube channel. But this guy is absolutely stellar. I love the details on the backpack there. I love that he's got his little pistol still there. I got it still bound by the rubber band because I don't want to lose it. Same with the feet. This quick review will play into another quick review a little later today. I will do the other half of this quick review. So yeah, this whole speeder bike sequence totally blew this guy away. And I was in 4th grade, and seeing them, alongside each other, zipping through the indoor forest, where the redwoods, was the indoor forest, and the way that they did the whole sequence was absolutely mind-blowing, earth-shattering, and definitely one of those, fast things that I get on my BMX bike and go zipping through the woods thinking I was on one of these little things and stuff, and it was just a lot of fun. Or I go bombing down a big hill in Woodfin where I grew up, and thinking I was on one of these things, just zipping through the indoor forest. And it was a fun way to pass the time as a kid and whatnot. And then finally, I had a version of this that had the spring-loaded legs, and it actually sat on the legs. But I'm so glad this Black Series just forego that whole deal and give it the pegs to where the feet can peg into the pedals and what have you. And I can't wait to show you this other quick review that I got coming for the Star Wars Black Series a little bit later, like I said today and this morning. If you're a fan of Star Wars, I don't see how you couldn't like these things. And then it got rekindled again with The Mandalorian. These guys were sitting there, swooped in on the last few episodes, of the season, and it was a great sequence there. And just the way that I saw them used in Season 2 trailer, I think this is like one of my favorite vehicles of all time in the Star Wars universe, just a swoop bike of any kind. And I hope they do make the Mandalorian's swoop bike that he uses in his episodes there. And I saw these utilized in a different way in one episode just recently, which was really, really cool. Anyway, it was this just the detailing on this thing is immaculate. You got some wear right there on the side, like it's been bushing and brumping alongside of other stuff in the forest there. You got the panels and the switches. Hit the jammer on the center comm link or what, blah blah blah. There it is. And then I haven't watched a lot of other reviews, but I like to try to get all around in there. So you can see how you got the stand that pegs into the bottom there, and everything even on the bottom is detailed right down to the little blaster. That's what Luke deflects ultimately right there. Done. And then Luke chops it in half and whatnot. I didn't know that these things actually articulated on this version, so I'm like really tickled it does that. So there's the flaps fully open on mine. I dare not go any harder or higher. I'm going to put some feature floors or some more super glue on the ball to get that tightened back up, because that's a little floppy since I've gotten it, and a little scary to me. And guys, I just gotta say, this is an absolute solid set that if you can get a hold of it still, go for it and grab it, and you will not be disappointed. The Scout Trooper, I think, has been sold, repackaged, minus this, so you can also pick that up and you troop build that way. This is, I wish I'd have gotten 2 back then, but I only got 1. Because this is, like I said, this is like one of my favorite sequences in all the Star Wars movies and stuff. And whenever Anakin's in an Attack of the Clones, when he's going out to the encampment with the Tusken Raiders, that was another favorite scene. With all that said and done, I'd say the Force is strong with this one. And if you have any doubts, I hope I help you alleviate the doubts. I can take a hairdryer and heat these things back up because they were a little bent from the storage, but all the same, just a really, really awesome vehicle. Thank you, Hasbro, for putting it out in the Black Series, and I'm looking forward to making a whole lot more Black Series kind of vehicles as we move forward and move along. You guys have an excellent week, and I'll have that other part of this review up a little bit later, hopefully this afternoon. Until all are one, have a great day and great week, folks.